Hi, it's Tara. I'm a programming librarian with the Cedar Rapids Public Library, and today I'll be helping you learn a little bit about a library resource called Tumblebooks. Just go to our library website at crlibrary.org. It's best to use Google Chrome for your browser. You can use other browsers, but some of the ebooks, the animated ebooks, may not work, so I recommend using Google Chrome. From there, you will look for our resources and services page, and then all of our resources are in order, in alphabetical order, so we're going to scroll down to the T's and look for Tumblebooks, and then we will click on that icon. Tumblebooks also has ebooks in French and Spanish. Other resources available through Tumblebooks include National Geographic videos for kids, learning games such as memory and matching sentences with pictures, as well as nonfiction books and playlists of books that you can access according to specific topics. This main page allows us to access all of those things that I mentioned previously. It also contains curated lists of ebooks that you'll see below, such as new books, quick reads, and books highlighted by the Tumblebook staff. If we scroll back up to the top, you'll see a main blue bar of options here that includes the index, which lists all of the Tumblebooks in alphabetical order by title, favorites, which are books that you can save in a list, which we'll go through later, a playlist option, which allows you to save several books that will play one after the other, much like a music playlist would function. The second row of options allows you to access the various resources available through Tumblebooks. These include storybooks, which are animated and narrated e-picture books for kids, read-alongs, which are narrated chapter books with highlighted text so that children who can read or follow along. Nonfiction, which is pretty self-explanatory. Videos, which include the National Geographic videos that I mentioned earlier. Language learning includes the foreign language ebooks in Spanish or French. And playlists are collections of Tumblebooks curated by the Tumblebook staff. This is a great place to go if you are looking for ebooks of a certain length or for a child of a certain age. And finally, you'll see the puzzles and games tab at the very end of that second row. So let's take a look at a Tumblebook and see how it works. Let's click on the blue Storybooks tab because I want to find a book that has a read online icon. Okay, this Golden Threads book does, because if we click on that, we'll see some additional things that we can manipulate when we're reading the book. So you'll see a play button. So if we click on that, of course, our book will start playing. There's also a pause button and a fast forward and a rewind button. So if I want to start the book and go at my own pace, I can do that. And if I play it, this book is actually right now in auto mode, and we can see that because auto, the A icon, is highlighted in green. So if I play this book,
Ginkgo's crown shimmered, waving
it is going to play at its
to
own
us in the
pace.
sunshine. Behind it, gray clouds puffed. The wind began to whistle.
So if you want the pages to turn themselves, click auto mode.
Suddenly,
but if you want to go through the book at your own pace, turn on manual.